Hello everyone and welcome to a short update as to why about a week ago most of the videos were taken off the channel. As you know, I had problems with copyright, with music and so on, so we've had to sort of had a bit of a rethink, but some videos have survived and I've written them all down in my little book which I use for notes. So if I start doing like this, you know what's happening. So first things first, we'll go through what has survived. Barry Scrapyard Bender Now. I did think about redoing it, but then I thought, well, it's 3 years old and there hasn't been many changes. So that stayed. And also, it's like, well, you've changed it after 3 years. What do you do in 3 years' time? Do you update it again and you keep updating it every so often or not? So that's why that's left. Big 4 at 100 and British Rail at 75. That's staying because obviously that was an anniversary. So that you can't really take down and re-upload it because the anniversary's gone. Short videos, things like the Sandringham Motor Show, the Mammoth, things like that. That's staying because again, very little change. Swindon, the same thing. Again, the only one I could really maybe improve on is the workshop, but again, there's not going to be much change there, and the other two are not worth changing, so that's all going to be out of sync, so I've left that. Dad's Army. I did think about redoing that, but the problem was it was clips that had the problem, and I thought about it, but then I thought, well, hang on a minute, you're going to spend all that time, potentially remaking the whole series, and then it's going to flag it up for something else. It's not restricted, it just means that I've been told I can't monetize the video, so that's why that stayed. And the last one is the second Valve one because I just couldn't make it work. I couldn't make it entertaining. It's very hard. You can do the odd bit, the comparisons, which are great, but then when you came to doing the lap time, it's a bit hard to make, you know, an exciting lap time when the engine's trundling at 40 miles an hour. So that's why that's gone, and that is not coming back. So apologies for that one. What is staying? The Model Railway obviously is staying because we've come too far. At the moment I've got 2 episodes filmed, one of which needs research. So that's pretty much all done, ready to go for the next 2 bits. The main one is Days Out. Now this was the problem child because I had problems with the music. So it's going to be redone. I've spent couple of months now redoing it, going through all my DVDs, which you can see there, going through all the archive, and you'll see why. Because in the new format there won't be any music, it will just be me doing a piece to camera and then straight into the video. You're going to have archive. I've tried to put a bit of archive film in using that collection and some photographs as well, just to give a little bit more, just to make it a bit more interesting, so you can see A, what it was like, and 2, I can put little tidbits in. So I can say now, when I do the North Yorkshire Moors, I've got tidbits or little short histories on or not just the North Yorkshire Moors, but Nelpeg, the Lambton system, camping coaches, and B1s in the North East. There's that. All the maps have been redone because some of them were different, so I've literally spent ages going through every heritage railway, everything that I can make on that, and just redoing all the maps, making sure they're all the same, so there's a little bit of consistency. And that brings us on to the schedule for them. They're going to go up on Monday, Wednesday and Saturday. Sounds a bit weird, but at the moment there's 40 episodes, so if I upload them 3 times a week, that'll take us up to about April, May. So at least you guys have got something to tick you over for then. That leaves Tuesdays and Thursdays free for anything extra, like a Model Railway update, or if I got time to make something once I've caught up with everything, then I can just slot that in. So that's fine. More importantly, it leaves Fridays free. Now, the reason why I want to keep a Friday free is because the reason why I bought this web camera, and yes, I am using the webcam audio, which is why it sounds a bit weird, but the problem is if I wear this headset for too long, because I've got glasses on, it starts to dig into my head and it gets really, really painful. Hence why I'm using the webcam audio. Although all the videos are going to be recorded on this, so the quality may be better. In fact, it will be better. Fridays, so want to leave them free because the reason why I bought the webcam is because I'd like to start streaming. Always thought about it, maybe get back into Train Simulator because I've bought a lot of content over the years, and to be honest with you, I haven't really found much to do with it. I haven't found much that I can sort of play with, do it. I rarely play it, so I thought, well, why not? Live streams. Rhys Davies does it, Tom Dibden does it, a couple of other people do, so why not? Give it a go, because I want to try and do something different. So maybe do what they do and run a train from A to B, but try and put AI traffic in, so it just gives it a bit more in-depth. So there's that, but it won't just be train sim, because one thing I would love to do is more non-railway content. And the reason why I've always tried to do this is because I find if you end up focusing on one thing and you've got a lot of subjects, that's great, like train of thought, but if you're doing the stuff I do, you start running out of ideas and then you run out of content and then you guys haven't got anything. Which is also partly why the model railway is set in the Second World War, because then I can do the railway side and I can do the civilian side as well. So there's that. So I'd like to do maybe some army games. I did think about doing MMOs, but they are far too stressful and they're far too grindy and they take forever and a day to actually do anything. So they're gone. But I have got I forgot the name of the game now. It's the one where you play like you help the resistance and you fight the Germans. 1944, Liberation 44, I think it's called. Don't quote me on that. That one. I've got 303 Squadron, which I never finished. And then I've also got some other non-railway ones, or mechanical ones, we'll say. So, like, well, I say non-mechanical. The first thing I came to my head was construction. Non-railway and non-military. So, things like Construction Simulator, Golf with Friends. Now, in that sense, I am thinking, and this is going to be a bit of a surprise for you all, possibly making a Discord server, if people are interested. Because what would be nice is if you say play Construction Simulator, you can have 4 people, say 4 people in. You can have 3 or 4 people in, we can do a job, and we can just have backwards and forwards and all that. Providing, though, I can actually trust people, because what I don't want to happen is, this is nothing against anybody in particular, but what I don't want to happen is people join the server, we load up, say, Construction Simulator, and people just muck around, they crash the truck, and then I've got to go around fixing everything. You guys aren't going to get any content, and we're not going to achieve anything, and it's just going to make for an awful stream. So that's something I'd like to do, and maybe do some more multiplayer, because I know the people that did Railroads Online, they've got a new game coming out, hopefully. So they've got that, so that's multiplayer. Construction Simulator, I said, is multiplayer. And then you can find something, and then I'm sure we can Unrailed 2. That looks like a lot of fun. But yeah, you can just do some non-railway and army games just as a bit of fun. So that's why I've left Fridays free. And I think that covers... Yes, I am looking at the book. I think that covers everything. So that's the reason why all the videos have been taken down. That's what's been kept, and the reasons why I've kept it. That's what's going to be changed. And then obviously you've got the Friday live streams. Like I said, if people are interested in joining me for a live stream, potentially on Fridays, then, you know, just leave a comment or... Yeah, just leave a comment or say you're interested, because otherwise you're going to set it up and people are going to be like, oh, okay. It would be great to do. It'd be great to do something different and something that can be regular. Fingers crossed that can be a regular thing. So that's just a general update. So thanks for watching. That explains everything. I'm now going to go off and make the first episode of Days Out. So take care everyone, and we'll see you around. Bye.